Yes, yes, your homie Jay Green is back with another chilling review, and right now I'm about to give you my thoughts on the new movie Smile. This movie stars Sosie Bacon. It was written and directed by Finn Parker. Yo, I'm not gonna front. This movie was fly as shit. Now let me tell you why. Number one, Sosie Bacon kills it in this film, and Parker Finn, while being the director and the writer, killed it as well. We've seen the trailers. There's these people smiling all creepy and shit, and then they kill themselves. Oh fuck, what's jumping off? Now, our doctor, she's a psychologist, she sees someone doing it to her, and now she feels like the same creepy smiling people are following her. What does it mean? What's she gonna do to get out of this situation? Now, I don't want to break down any of this movie in its fullest and most rawest form to y'all, because I really think you need to go into this movie as fresh as possible. But what I can tell you is this. One, there's clearly a pattern of people who kill themselves with a creepy ass smile on their face, and we're trying to figure out why that is. Number two, we got some great supporting cast in her sister, her ex-boyfriend, not so much her new guy, whatever, but the doctors that she works with and people like that. So the surrounding characters are interesting, entertaining, and supportive enough that you're invested in them. So when she starts going through what she's going through, you are really on board with like, man, I hope she, one, figures this ish out. Two, how's she gonna mend these relationships that she might be destroying because of this situation? And then three, what really is jumping off? Every twist and turn around the corner, we're kind of leading to the end of the film with these breadcrumbs and these things here and there, kind of wondering what's really going down. And it kept me on the edge of my seat for real. Another thing that I think that this movie did really, really well was it gives us those classic jump scares. Classic jump scares in that something comes out of nowhere, but it also has something built behind it. So it's not just your typical cat jumping down from a cabinet or some bullshit like that, or someone just coming up around you like, hey Jill, whatever like this. There's a reason why certain things happen, and then the scene doesn't just play out prior to that with a little bit of tension, gives you the jump scare, but then after that, the scene kind of continues on, which is more believable and invests you a little bit more into that scare, so it wasn't just kind of a waste of screen time. I really enjoyed that. Another thing that this movie does extremely well that builds you into this world of creepy ass smiling and sinister things happening is that we're following her throughout the entire film, right? So in most movies, when we're following one particular character going through a situation, the jump scare is kind of meant for that character to react and to respond to, right? Well, in this film, she's going through some of these jump scare moments. We're getting creeped out by it. We're shocked by it because we're watching from her perspective. But then there's a couple of times when the camera will kind of pan back and maybe show what it's like for someone else in her world watching her go through this hysteria. And I thought that was fly as fuck because, again, a lot of movies show the jump scare from only one character's perspective. And if it's not anything real, we're kind of sitting there like, all right, well, nothing really jumped off. But now we're invested more in the drama aspect of it, not just the scary aspect, but the drama aspect, because we're seeing friends and family and coworkers of hers watch her go through this shit. And that I thought was genius because from my perspective, this movie touches a lot on hurt people, and depression. And if you look at it like that, we're not only seeing how it's affecting her and her response to all of this, but we're also seeing how it affects other people. And we know if hurt people and someone in your life is dealing with depression, it's going to hurt us eventually as much as it might already be hurting them. And I thought that was super fly how they kind of depicted that from both sides of the fence. Genius. Now, the last thing that I want to add without going into any spoiler territory, number one, yes, go see this film. That's why I don't want to break down no spoilers. I want y'all to be as fresh as possible. Try to see it with a group of people so you can have some good conversations, some good reactions with people around you. But the last thing I want to add is this. When I saw the first trailer, the first teaser, I was like, damn, this movie looks creepy as hell. This shit is wild. When I saw the second trailer, for whatever reason, I felt like there was some cheese to it. I felt like this movie had the opportunity to go the cheesy route and be a little silly. Not that there's not any good, creepy movies out there that touch a little bit into the humorous realm, but when I sat down and watched this film, I was like, damn, this movie's taking this shit real serious. And I was very happy that the trailers did not really give as much away as I thought that they might have been doing. So phenomenal for that. And that's all I'm gonna say right now. It's hella good. Go check this movie out. I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope I gave you a little something to entice you to go see this movie and support it. We need more original films like this, smaller movies that really can get your mind going and get the blood rate going. God damn it. So with all that said, go check this movie out. It was great. Worthy of a trip to the theater. Your homie, Jay Green, I'm out.